Straight from their high-rise recording studio in sunny Miami, Florida, it's the Gus and Gia Puppet Podcast Show.
Did it take you away?
Well, I mastered it. I mastered the way.
Did you get under the crest?
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
Here's
Yep.
Gus and Gia.
Good for you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Mhm.
You're welcome.
Are we on air?
Yes?
Hey there, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. I'm Gus, your good-looking host.
And I'm Gia, your practical host or co-host who loves discussing important topics. Today, we're going to be diving in on how to troubleshoot challenges and work through problems effectively and productively.
That's right. Gia, we're going to explore how to tackle those tricky situations that pop up and give you some great tips on getting started. Ready, Gia?
Ready, Gus? Let's get started.
So, Gia, what exactly are challenges? Are they like those video game levels that are tough to beat?
Sort of, Gus. Challenges are problems or obstacles that we face in life. They can be big or small, and they often require us to think and act differently to overcome them.
Oh, I get it. So, challenges are like puzzles we need to solve in real life. And just like video games, we can level up by learning how to deal with them.
Exactly, Gus. And facing challenges can help us grow and become more resilient. The key is to approach them with a positive attitude and a willingness to learn.
A willingness to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Even when the weather's perfect for taking your skateboard and cruising around the neighborhood. Sometimes you might need to hold off what you want to do in order to get done what you need to get done. That says it all about having a good attitude.
Yes, Gus. Attitude is important. And so is that willingness to learn. Now, let's talk about how we can get started with troubleshooting challenges.
All right, Gia, let's dive in and learn what's the first step.
The first step is to identify the problem. You need to know exactly what it is that you're dealing with before you can start solving it. So here are some tips.
Wait, Gia, did you feed the turtle this morning?
Yes, I sure did.
Okay.
Yes.
Continue.
Can we keep going?
Yes.
Okay. You want to define the problem clearly. So write down what the problem is. Be specific about what's happening and why it's a challenge.
I love challenges. Squeezing last bit of toothpaste from the tube.
They look good.
Thank you.
The next step is to break it down.
I feel like a scientist.
Yes, sometimes problems seem huge because we're looking at them as a whole. So break the problem into smaller, more manageable parts.
Like splitting the atom.
Yes. Then gather information. Find out as much as you can about the problem. The more information you have, the better equipped you'll be to solve it.
So, It's like being an investigator. You need to gather all the clues before you can solve the mystery.
Exactly, Gus. And once you've identified the problem, it's time to brainstorm the solutions.
All right, Gia. We've got our problem defined. What's next?
The next step is to brainstorm possible solutions. And here's how you can do it. Think creatively. Don't limit yourself to the obvious solutions. Think outside the box.
What box?
Well, it's a phrase, Gus. And then you come up with as many ideas as you can. Involve others. Sometimes 2 heads are better than 1.
Like a two-headed dragon?
No, I was thinking more teamwork.
Oh.
So talk to friends, family, or colleagues and get their input. And then consider the pros and cons. For each solution, think about the advantages and the disadvantages. This will help you choose the best option.
And don't be afraid to get a little wild with your ideas.
Yeah.
Sometimes the craziest ideas lead to the best solutions.
Absolutely, Gus. Creativity is key when it comes to problem solving. And once you've brainstormed your solutions, it's time to put them into action.
Okay, Gia. We got our list of solutions. How do we put them into action?
Here's some steps to implement your solutions. Choose the best solution. Look at the pros and cons of each idea and choose the one that seems most effective.
I love making pros and cons lists.
Make a plan. Outline the steps that you need to take to put your solution into action. Be specific about what needs to be done and who will do it.
Okay, makes sense.
Yes, take action. Follow your plan and start working on your solutions. Stay focused and keep moving forward.
Continue.
Okay. Then monitor your progress. Keep track of how things are going. If something isn't working, don't be afraid to make adjustments.
And remember, it's okay if things don't go perfectly the first time. Just like in a video game, sometimes you have to try a few times before you beat the level.
Exactly, Gus. Persistence is important.
Yes, it sure is. Now, let's move on to some insider tips for working through challenges effectively.
You got it. Here's a few tips that can help. Stay positive. A positive attitude can make a big difference. Believe in yourself and your ability to solve the problem.
Just like Dad says. Yep.
Then, stay organized. Keep track of your ideas, plans, and progress. Being organized helps you stay focused and on track.
That's where you lost me. If my room's any indication of my organization skills, I might need to work on that.
That's okay, Gus, because that brings us to the next one. Be patient. Some problems take time to solve. Don't rush the process. Be patient and give yourself the time you need. And learn from your mistakes. Mistakes are a part of the learning process. If something doesn't work, figure out why, and use that knowledge to try again.
I make a lot of mistakes.
And you're working on it, Gus.
Thanks, Gia.
You're welcome. Then stay flexible. Be open to changing your approach if needed, because sometimes the best solutions come from being adaptable and trying new things.
And don't forget to take breaks. Sometimes stepping away from the problem for a bit can help you come back with a fresh perspective.
Absolutely, Gus. Taking breaks is important. It gives your mind a chance to rest and recharge.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. We hope you learned a lot about troubleshooting challenges and working through problems effectively.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Remember, facing challenges is a part of life, but with the right approach, you can overcome them and grow stronger.
And don't forget to tune in next time to our podcast. Oh, Gia, why did the bicycle fall over?
I don't know. Why?
Because it was too tired. Get it? 2 tires?
Two
Yeah.
tires?
Yeah.
Yes. Gus, see you next time, everyone.
Oh, Gia,
Yeah.
what were you asking me earlier again?
I was asking if you saw anything funny that the tire
This has been a Gus and Gia Puppet Podcast Show.
saw anything funny that the turtle did.
Oh, the turtle. Yeah, well, nothing